Here is an activity called the Smooth Flight from Dr. Rick Brinkman. And it's an activity to make your meetings, whether they're in person, virtual, on a conference call, have more equality in conversational turn taking, making sure you're accessing the genius of the room, which is a top quality for high performing teams. The #1 quality for high performing teams is psychological safety. And that is social sensitivity and equality in conversational turn taking. And that's what this activity is gonna do. So for this, we're gonna have a meeting. In a moment, all of us are gonna have a meeting and we're gonna plan something really fun, okay? Because we wanna think about the fun times ahead. So we're going to plan a big party that we're all gonna have when we all get to be together again. And we're gonna figure out where we're gonna have this party, what we're gonna do at this party, and who's gonna be there. Those are our 3 items for our meeting, which we always wanna try and limit meetings to 3 big questions that we wanna answer. So for this activity, for our smooth flight, we need 3 process people. So I need 1 person who can be the pilot. Raise your hand if you can be the pilot on this meeting. All right, Kim is the pilot, great. So Kim, you are in charge of keeping us on track, obviously, right? So you are going to take your pen and paper that you have with you, and you are going to write down the agenda. You probably already have this prepared. You're gonna write the agenda down for this meeting, which is, where's the party gonna be? What are we gonna do there? And who's gonna come, okay? And you're also gonna be keeping track of time, because we always wanna have time limits for our meetings. And this meeting is gonna take 2 minutes or less, hopefully. Okay, so Kim, if people are getting off track, if it's time to make decisions, you're the pilot, you're gonna help facilitate that part. But you're also gonna be participating in all the rest of the conversation. Our second process person is we need a air traffic controller. Raise your hand if you can be the air traffic controller. All right, Elizabeth is going to be the air traffic controller. Good. You have a very important job. You're in charge of equality and conversational turn taking. So what you're gonna do on your piece of paper is you are going to write down the names of everybody in this meeting. And every time someone contributes to the meeting, you're gonna put a check mark or a tick mark by their name. If you see that there's a topic of the conversation that somebody has not contributed on, you're gonna invite them to participate in the conversation. That person might be you because you're also participating in the conversation. If you find somebody has shared a lot or often, you might kindly and gently let them know that there's other people that we haven't heard from yet. You're trying to kind of control all the flights in the air and make sure that everybody is getting a turn to contribute. And our third process person is we need our flight recorder. I need a flight recorder. Great, Lauren is going to be our flight recorder. And you might think this is taking minutes, but this is actually very different from taking minutes, because your job, Lauren, is you are going to keep a visual record of the meeting. And every time a decision is made, you're gonna write that down, and this is important, you're going to announce it to the group. So if you said, okay, we've decided we're gonna have our party at Dave & Buster's, I'm writing that down. That gives everybody a chance to say, speak now or forever hold your peace kind of thing, right? So it lets us know where we are in the meeting, and it lets us speak up if decisions are being made that we haven't contributed to or don't agree with yet, okay? Everybody is gonna be participating in the meeting as well. At times I'll kind of be, because we're doing this as an exercise, reminding the pilot to do your job, reminding the air traffic controller to do your job, reminding the flight recorder to do your job. And hopefully at the end, flight recorder, you'll give a full report of our decisions. Okay, I'm gonna put actually maybe Kim, if you have a timer or a phone or something beautiful, you're gonna put 2 minutes on the timer. And do we have any questions before we begin?
Mm-mm.
Okay, great. So we'll go ahead and unmute yourself if you're muted. Kim's gonna kick off the meeting because she's the pilot, and she's gonna start the timer. Let's begin.
Hey, we're started. Do we want to first talk about where to have the party?
Sounds good.
Yeah. I could use a party these days, you guys.
I think we should do it outside before it gets hot.
Outside sounds maybe by the lake or by some water by Ladybird Lake or something like that.
Does the party have to be online?
No, we're planning a party for when we're all going to be together after this whole thing is over.
Okay. I was like, we should not be encouraging people.
This is just a pretend party.
Person.
Andy, what do you think?
We could
Ooh,
do.
good job, air traffic controller. Invite Andy into the conversation.
Oh, we could do Zilker Park, Barton Springs. If we wanted to be around water.
I like
sounds
those
great.
ideas. Maybe we could even get crazy and go all the way out to Pace Bend Park.
Ooh,
Where's that?
Never been there.
It's just about right outside of Bee Caves, the town of Bee Caves.
Somewhere new. That sounds great.
I'm into that.
Yeah, I'm good on with Pace Bend Park.
Andy?
I'm good. Yes, thank you.
So do we have a decision? Pace Bend Park?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so we need to
Great.
move on because we have 30 seconds to decide what and who.
Okay.
All of us?
All of us.
Well, I would assume all of us would be a part of it, right?
And bring a friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Family
so we have a
members.
decision, all of us and bring a friend?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All of us plus a friend.
Okay, and what?
Picnic.
7 seconds. Yes, that sounds great.
Potluck, picnic.
Picnic.
Are we all over a picnic?
Picnic.
Okay. All right, great.
Picnic.
Here's what we have. We're
Okay,
having
time.
Great. So our pilot called time, and now our flight recorder is going to give us our report for our meeting.
Okay, great. We are going to have a picnic with all of us and a friend, and we're going to do it at Pace Bend Park.
Awesome. And what I suggest is this is a very structured way to have a meeting. I suggest doing it a few times, rotating the roles, because it really raises your awareness around who's contributing, who's running, what's happening. And then you can start to relax some of these structures, but it can really help make long meetings shorter, keep everyone engaged and everybody responsible for equality and conversational turn taking. And it can be kind of fun too. And then we have our minutes are done. Lauren's got them. She can share those. And we can also, it's really great to take turns who's directing, who's the pilot, who's running things, because you get different perspectives and ideas. So that is the smooth flight. Try it on your next conference call, Zoom meeting, or family dinner.
Thank you so much, Shana.
Thank you, Shana.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.